So yesterday I came across a video by Gavin McInnes and Rebel Media about Gotye's song, Somebody That I Used to Know. And he talks about how the song is about this guy whose girlfriend broke up with him because all he wanted was sex, and he talks about how it's a great example of what's wrong with relationships and how, people aren't getting married because men aren't proposing. And I will give it this, it was an interesting take on the song. A lot of it made sense, and it was an interesting breakdown of the meaning behind the song. My problem with it is it focused on sex. And it's not that I have a problem with focusing on sex. My problem is that he continuously reiterated the idea that that's where a woman's value is to men, and that the reason they broke up is because of their sexual relationship and not because the emotional relationship broke up. And that's sexist on both fronts, because women have more to offer than that. And men want more. There's a lot of men that want more than just a sexual relationship. So it just seemed like it made me sad that the idea that men only want sex from a relationship, that made me sad that he's reiterating and continuing that myth that that's all men want. But what my biggest problem is, he continues to promote this analogy, and he does it in a few of his videos. The old analogy, why buy the cow when you can get the milk for free? I am so sick of this analogy. We need to stop using it. It is sexist. It's disgusting. And here's my problem with it, okay? Other than the fact that it's an attempt to shame women, but women aren't cattle. In this analogy, the man is still a human being, and the woman has been reduced to cattle. And she's property to be bought and sold. And her only redeeming quality, the only thing she has to offer, is milk. Women have a lot more to offer than just milk. Women can be funny, we can be smart, we can be clever, we can be supportive. We have a lot to offer. So to say that a woman's only purpose is to give sex and children to men is doing a disservice for women, but it's also doing a disservice to men. And, it ignores the fact that, women like milk too, and it's so frustrating that we still promote this idea that if a woman has sex, whether it be, before marriage or with multiple partners or whatever it is, that there's something shameful in that. And this is just an attempt to control women. And the easiest way to control women in society is to control their sexuality. That's why it starts so young. It starts during puberty, when we're already uncomfortable with ourselves. We force young women to wear bras. They're sexualized on the street. It's a method of control. And this is why we still need feminism. Because, it's this idea that women can be reduced reduced in an analogy to being nothing more than cattle to be bought and sold, and it's still acceptable. That's why we still need feminism. So that's my opinion. I'll put a link to Gavin McInnes' video, because he's kind of my guilty pleasure, because I love to hate him. Like, he's a Like, if he believes even half of what he says, he's a horrible human being. But I'll post a link to the video. So feel free to like, share, do whatever it is we do with these videos. Follow me on Instagram or Twitter, or both. Follow me at Hamtaro Girl. Check out my blog, Musings of Hamtaro Girl. And until next time, bye.